everybody want to be bodybuilder, but nobody wants these heavy ass weights.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 94th episode of Buckets of Duckets. I'm your co-host, Chase Myers. Every so often, I get together with my best friend, hilarious comedian, all the way down there in Louisiana. Give it up for the one, Josh Watts.
What's up, you broke bitches? It's the American Dream, Dusty Loads, here with Buckets of Duckets, where we put the dollar back in idolatry, baby. Woo! Episode 94. Here we are.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Put it in the Hall of Fame of intros for this show. Put it straight to the top. I don't even when, like that moment where you're like, that's a fucking star right there. Like that's the feeling I just had. I feel like fucking Matt Damon just walked in front of me out of nowhere.
Couldn't fucking wait to do that.
My God, bro. If you're not subscribed yet, I mean, fuck off.
What
Jesus, what do you need? I wish you would complain. I wish you would say you weren't getting your entertainment dollar over on this show. All right, we haven't done this shit in like years, right, bro? How long has it been?
It's been a long time. There's been a lot that's happened.
Lot to talk about.
The world's a different place than when we left.
Lot to get into, okay? I know you've been waiting for what we was going to say on all these issues.
Here we are.
I'm pro-Chinese spy balloon. How about that? I wish there was more. Yeah.
This is the hill's going to tear this show apart because I'm anti-Chinese spy balloon.
Oh, fuck, bro. Well, we got to argue about this.
Get ready for a 3-hour podcast about Chinese balloons.
This is going to be our most popular podcast ever. We're going to get so many views. I mean, who you want to... I don't even know.
Chase,
I got like a list of things. I can list off things and you could... Yeah, all right. I mean, you begging.
Let me tell you one
bro.
Because this is... I know that everybody's been waiting for this as much as I have. I got my medicinal marijuana card.
Yeah.
And now... You broke bitches can't fucking talk to me about nothing anymore. Nothing.
I love it. I love it that you and Weed made it official, bro. That's huge.
I love that I had to call a doctor and let him decide. My fate's in his hand. Is my THC habit about to be legal, or am I living the rest of my life as an outlaw? And, bruh,
you can change my life, Doc.
Turns out they literally just want your money.
Huh.
You give them money and they will let you buy weed. It's
like
the craziest shit I've ever seen. What's fucked up though? The doctor. You want to know what's fucked up about the weed industry, bro?
Oh shit! You giving out secrets?
So this doctor, the doctor out here that prescribes it, has been to a bunch of my shows on the North Shore.
Oh, so he knew.
So he's like a local celebrity guy around here, but nobody ever told me
it's a little fucked up. It's a little fucked up. He didn't come to you first if he's been to your shows. So how the fuck?
I don't understand. Doctors
how
taking
oath. Pull you aside.
Doctors taking oath to do
That's what I thought.
And every single night, that man walked out of a show where I was at without giving me the right to have legal marijuana. He was doing harm.
It was malpractice.
He was doing harm. Hippocratic oath. More like the hypocrite oath.
Got him.
Fucking got him.
Got him.
Actually, this dude's my hero. I don't want to get him for nothing.
He seems pretty great, but like, you know.
What they don't tell you, though, right? I have to Zoom call this dude.
What don't they tell you?
So I get ready to Zoom call this guy. And this doctor that's going to decide if I went, for real, Chase, I went and put a nice shirt on so that I would look good. And then...
You had a big interview.
Yeah, dude, I was so ready for that. I practiced what I was going to say. I
tried to nail this job.
I tried to not be high. I took it more seriously than I took any job interview I've ever had.
That's funny. Is it better to be high to show them that I need it, or to not be high?
I wanted to sound desperate, so I just didn't smoke for like a day. I wanted to sound desperate.
Man,
I wanted him to hear the pain and anguish that comes with having children and no THC. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to know that feeling.
I'm sure it came across.
But he was like, "Why do you need it?" And I was like, oh, I'm retired from the military because with these. And he's like, oh, well, can you get me forms that say that? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right. And that was it. That was it. Well, what they didn't tell me was this dude, the doctor that prescribed me marijuana, is a pirate.
Man. So how long into the appointment did you realize that? Like, when did that come across? When you walked in and there was a parrot, or
The immediate second that the Zoom camera came on,
oh, that's
he
like
had
the
a
Zoom camera.
giant beard, a scarf, and the hat on his head.
Wow.
He had his feet up on his desk, and he had the hat on his head. He's like a local celebrity, the pirate doctor. Like a local celebrity guy around here.
Gotcha.
Cool as fuck. Don't get me wrong. He's my goddamn hero. Awesome dude. He's also a orthopedist out here. Not just a weed doctor, like an orthopedist. But I thought it was a test. I thought it was like, let's see how high he is. We're going to make it. He's going to talk to a pirate. Let's see if he even says anything about it. And I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're a parrot. you're a pirate.
I thought I should have. You're a parrot. And dude, they gave me, it was $150 for the year because I got a veteran's discount. Huh? They're like, the country caused you to need this, so we'll give you a little bit off.
So wait, oh, like on the light, I got you. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's usually $200 for the year. And I paid $150, and then they
how
told me,
quickly did you pay that money?
dude, I couldn't have paid it any faster. And then you want to know what's real crazy is it's like after I paid that, it's like I beat a level in a video game, and I found out this secret world because they were like, hey, there's a dispensary 1.8 miles from your goddamn house this whole fucking time. And I was like, I'm sorry, say what now? And then I was like, oh, this is fucking perfect. But I got a kid with me a lot, so I can't just be bringing him to the weed shop. The fuck I can't, bro. I called him one day, and I was like, hey, I got to pick up my order. Because you can order online.
You can.
Just fucking order it. They deliver, or you can pick it up. Just whatever. Doesn't matter.
They deliver?
Go in there. Yeah, dude.
They don't deliver here. I think that, I guess there's places, but I never lived close enough to one that delivers.
It's like Monday or Wednesdays. There's only certain days, but yeah, they deliver. Unless it's over 500. If it's over 500, they'll deliver anytime.
Okay.
Which, the dispensaries, it would be easy. They're pretty expensive.
Turns out they want money too, huh?
Yeah, they like money. They like money. They're like, hey, you pay us $200 for the year, and we'll tell you it's legal. And then you come here and pay like a little bit more for it, and we'll let you have the privilege of it. And at first I felt like kind of ripped off. Oh, wait. So I called and was like, hey, I have to pick up an order, but my kid is with me. Is it okay if he comes? And they're like, we're a pharmacy, so yeah. And he just sits on a couch, and I go to the back, and like, you would never know. I mean, it reeks, but it looks like a real pharmacy. And it's all from this farm out here by LSU. Mostly pre-rolls and edibles is all I've been getting there. And I'm willing to pay more for it to be legal for me, because I got kids. I'm always, I'm too pretty to be in jail. I'd break everybody's fucking nuts. Oh man, they couldn't handle me in there.
They stand no chance. Yeah, you come get it if you want it. I don't think you want it though.
And
I'll drop my soap all motherfucking day.
I'll pop your dick off. So I thought, I kind of felt like I was being scammed or like ripped off a little bit. And then I headlined a show in Bay St. Louis. Mm-hmm. And I said headline, but I wasn't the headliner, but I headlined that show.
Talk about it.
I did it in Bay St. Louis.
Show.
And I'll talk about that show. And there was two shows. There was a 7 and a 9, or a 7 and a 10. And in between the shows, Bay St. Louis is kind of like where we were at. It's kind of like the French Quarter, but right off of the river. So there's like piers, and it's really pretty, but there's just a bunch of bars and people walking around.
All right.
So I walked out on the pier and was smoking a joint, a pre-roll in between shows. And I thought way out on the pier, I could see anybody coming, have plenty of time. And I was wrong, because a flashlight shined in my face. And I turn around, and it's one of Mississippi's finest. Full fucking uniform, too. Like, keys jingling, the whole... I didn't hear a goddamn thing. I don't know.
Yelling, I'm a cop. I'm walking around as a cop.
He fucking walked out on a pier. Donk, 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 with his
I
keys
hope
and-
nobody's smoking weed out here, because I
got
am a
this bright
cop.
flashlight so you know how close I am. Shining in my face. He said, what's going on? I said, I'm a comedian. I'm just in between shows, you know. And he goes, no, what's that? And I was like, oh, it's medicinal. And I handed him the test tube that the joint was in and my license. And I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I was sweating pretty hard.
Yeah, still.
Because
right.
it's a Louisiana license. So am I fucked here, or is this cop gonna be? Because you could still probably ruin my night, even though.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. You were in Mississippi, yeah.
Right. So I didn't either until I handed it to him with a little too much confidence, and then I was like, fuck. Nope, dude. Read the card, handed it back to me, and then looked at me for a second, and then goes, "They do comedy around here a lot, or is this like where is it? Is it a club?" And I had I didn't put it out because pre-rolls are pretty expensive, so I'm still holding it. And he's talking to me, and I'm like, if I don't hit it, it's gonna go out. And I'm like, but is this what he's waiting for? That's what he's waiting on, isn't it, you motherfucker? No, but that, for real, he read the license, asked me about comedy, told me have a good night, turned around, walked away, and that was it. And that right there, wild, I was like, oh, I'm good with this.
So is that the rule? You need to have like the packaging that it came in like on you?
Yeah, you don't have a card. Like, I thought it was an ID card. It's not a card. You have to have the prescription that says, like, you know, your name and the doctor that prescribed it and just whatever it is. But I mean, like, they don't know that this test tube I refilled with a joint I rolled and not Georgia pie or whatever. They don't know that.
Man, what you doing?
My bad. We'll edit that out in post.
Getting all cocky over there.
So at the Bay St. Louis thing, and it went. I mean, it's been worth it. But the Bay St. Louis show, I was the opener for two comics that have been around for a long time, but don't do comedy a lot. They've been doing it for 20 years, but only do like a show or two a year when all their friends come out, or Mother's Day, or do you know what I mean? Not to downplay them, or but like just not regular, added all the time comics.
Right.
And I was a little butthurt that I was the opener, and I decided I was gonna make it real hard to follow me. In the first show, I did 20 minutes, and I mean, it could not have gone better for me than it did. It was just perfect. I had a joke. My friend got busted smoking weed when we were teenagers. Got sent to a boarding school in Bay St. Louis, and that's all I knew Bay St. Louis for. Mm-hmm. So I made a joke about that. I was like, I'm glad y'all come out for fun, because all I thought was y'all kidnap and brainwash people to get in trouble. And then I told him, and then I said, he got arrested. And I had to go to church and talk about it, but he got arrested and got sent to a boarding school. And the next time I saw him, he said to me, "Do you know how I got over my addiction to THC? With the TLC of the Lord and Christ, the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ." And they all fucking died. And I was like, so I'm glad y'all are here. And I said, unless it's a trap, you've just been waiting 20 years to get me. And then I started doing like this around the room.
You'll never take me alive.
And the other comics did fucking great. They killed, because there is no scene there, and it was 140 people or something.
They were like appreciative, yeah.
They were appreciative. They were happy to be there. It was a lot of friends and family or people they knew that had been there before. And one of the comics, the feature of the night, does a lot of crowd work, which kind of messes with people in the crowd. Well, I've been around long enough, and I assumed everybody had, to know that the 10 o'clock show is going to be way different.
Yeah.
Because everybody's had 4 hours of drinking before they get here. And this wasn't a planned show way beforehand, so people are stumbling in here. So it's not going to go, it's going to be a different crowd, and you're going to have to adjust a little bit to make it work. And I'm the only one that was able to do that. And
attaboy.
Yeah, they did it. They did the exact same shit that worked with the first crowd, but when you're doing crowd work and they don't want to answer you because they're too drunk, it doesn't really work. But I held my head up high with pride after that because I knew I shouldn't have been booked to open. And when I got back to the green room, I ate everything off the charcuterie board that I wanted. I didn't even take a second thought.
Didn't even look up to see if anybody want. No, ain't none of this shit for you.
I don't even care if there's a name on this motherfucker. Took the Post-it with somebody's name, took it, threw it off, fucking ate it. What you gonna do? I earned it.
Are you gonna do some crowd work? Get the fuck out of here. All right, I did a show at a ski resort. Travis made me fucking bro.
I saw that video. I saw the video of you being on a jet ski, not a jet ski, but a snowmobile, and I could not fucking wait to hear the story.
Bro,
my man's is wearing J's on a fucking snowmobile. What is happening right now?
I was too. I was wearing 12s. Dude, we booked a show in Wenatchee, Washington, which I like at this time of the year, I will not drive there because it snows and stuff like that. And so I just like, nah, if you're trying to book me in January, I'm sorry. We can talk in June, July, but I'm not driving 3 hours to my fucking death. That's not going to happen. And so Travis hits me up and he was like, hey, you want to open for me in the show in Wenatchee? I was like, if you driving, I'm in, bro. And he was like, yep. I was like, all right, cool. Literally, like we did a interview for the Wenatchee World News, and I gave my bio and shit, and it was like, I'm only opening because Travis is driving. So we both have stories about not. I don't mind. Me and Travis switch back and forth. That's a completely different thing. But yeah, and so we get there. I just know it's at a ski resort, and so we pull up. I've never been skiing. You ever been skiing? No, bruh.
My Louisiana bones are not made for skiing. That's dude.
No, none of us are built for that.
That's crazy. It doesn't even look natural. It looks like you're just inviting death. Nah, bro.
I assume that they're like have a place like like if you go play golf, they have like a clubhouse. I assume there's a clubhouse down here, and that's probably where everybody gets beers, and that's where we're gonna do the show. That's gotta be what it is, right? There's no fucking way that you want me to get on one of those ski lifts and go up the mountain and perform at the tip of this mountain, bro.
There's no way.
There's no way that's what you expect me to do. Me and Travis walked in and everybody saw us and they're like, oh, y'all are fucked. Like they knew the second we walked in. We just had like, just a regular jacket for it's cold.
Just for being
a jacket
conditions.
A jacket enough to get out of this car and walk into this room. That's enough.
To
that's
the
all
heated room where we're surely doing comedy.
Where we definitely could do comedy.
The safe heated room.
Everybody's freaking out. They're laughing at us and stuff. People are on walkie-talkies talking to people up mountains.
They're
trying to figure out.
You. I didn't want to do your show anyway, you bitches.
Yeah. And I'm like, we're not performing here. They're like, no, you gotta.
Gave me that chain.
You gotta go.
My grandma really gave me that jacket.
They really wanted me to get on a ski lift, bro. And I was like, nah, I mean,
like the chair, the ski lift is a fucking chair.
Yeah.
It just goes 100 feet in the air and you hope you don't fall out of it.
I got a suitcase with 60 t-shirts in it. I'm in J's. I'm not in, whatever. I don't have tennis rackets on my feet or whatever they wear. I'm just
Why would you?
trying. Right.
If you need tennis rackets to go there, do they need to hear jokes? They should be like foraging or like building shelters or getting the fuck out of there. What do you do? Why would you taking a comedy break? Right. You got tennis rackets on your shoe to go to the bathroom. What do you priorities, man?
Walking all fucking straight legged everywhere you're going.
Day after tomorrow, shit.
Got me layers. So they're actually really nice to us. Can't even move, Michelin man. What you got going on? So they just start like they were really nice. They start giving me jackets and beanies and all type of stuff. And they call. I don't even know what this man's position was.
Did they take it off of their body to give to you to?
They just had them there. Like the people that worked there just had a bunch of jackets because they were like, you couldn't need
because of the dead people that have died up.
Yeah, that they have taken them off of.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. No one
Yeah.
claimed it, and it just became. And
Yeah,
so
they took it to lost and found off a dead body. Nobody came and claimed it, so
yeah, so it's
the,
theirs.
con-
And
the
so
yucks get to wear it.
and now it's mine, right? And Travis didn't take it. Travis was like, "No, I'm good." He manned up.
No, fuck
Whatever.
that.
But I was like, they were like, "Do you need jackets?" And Travis was like, "I'm good." And I was like, "Nah, fuck that. If you think I need a jacket, give me 2 of them. Like, give me
Right?
if you're walking in saying I need it." And so they
The
call
concern on your face right now tells me I want.
Yeah.
But if you think I need it, I want it.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my thought. And so they call some person that's important on the mountain. I don't know. I'm a mountain police, maybe. I have no idea.
The
But
Grinch?
he's got a snowmobile. The Grinch comes down. He had a heart on this day. I don't know. So he. Yeah, this fucking dude comes down on a snowmobile. He could take us up one at a time. And so Travis goes first. And, it's 4-wheeler rules. You got to lean
Have
with
you
them.
never
and
seen a
stuff.
horror movie? We got to take y'all up here one at a time, and then you get up there to a village of mountain people. Bro, come on.
I at least sent Travis first. I was
You're
like,
too pretty to be this dumb, man. You can't let them. You can't just let them. You can't just be getting on strangers' snowmobiles.
I don't know, man. In the moment, it just seemed like the right decision. It worked out, but I do need to give it
No,
a
I
second
promise
thought.
you can come tell jokes. Come on, just hop on.
No, there's jokes up there. Yeah, no, there's people waiting for you to tell jokes up there.
There's jokes up
You
there.
can tell jokes up there. No, we tell jokes up there. There's. You like jokes? Oh my god, we have so many jokes. So, takes me up there on a fucking snowmobile, bro. Got on a snowmobile. The employees of the place are like jealous. They're like, we've never even got to be on the snowmobile. Through my merchants. Through my merchants, some type of like thing he was dragging up there or whatever. Just yeah, and then got up there, and I'll be damned if there wasn't a little hut with 50 people in it waiting for me and Travis to make their night. And we went up there and did comedy for them. And then all those people after the show had to ski their ass down the fucking mountain.
Bruh.
They all took the lift up there. That's how you get down. And yeah, it was wild, bro.
Man, I'm so ready to get back on the road and start doing. I want to do comedy at a treehouse and on a death mountain. Well, I mean, what the fuck?
Dude, come out to Washington, bro. I can show you some weird shit, bro. They would just do comedy anywhere up here.
I love
There
it.
was an igloo, like a real igloo next to it.
You saw a real life igloo.
I saw a real fucking igloo, bro. I swear to God. All my moms, bro. I saw this igloo, bro. I didn't get to go in it, but I saw it.
And then you take a selfie with it.
It's in the
Can
video.
believe this.
If you watch the video of me getting off that snowmobile and it pans to the venue or whatever, you'll see there's an igloo for a second. Like I'm telling you, that was an igloo.
How upset were you to put your J's in the snow? How much did that bother you?
I was worried.
Did it hurt them?
So luckily I didn't actually spend that much time in the snow because I just walked into the clubhouse place or whatever, and then I stood at the edge of it while this dude came and picked me up with a snowmobile. Maybe took a couple steps. I took a couple slow steps, and then he drops me off at the door of the venue. So like I came out okay.
Having shoes that you care about, like I'm new to the sneaker game, it changes the way you interact with the world completely.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Michelle wanted to go to Big Lots when I had a pair of J's on. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Me and Linda went dance, and she stepped all over my sixes. Just stepped all over them. But it's all right, 'cause she was like throwing her ass at me and stuff. So that's like the
chalk it up to the game.
Yeah, got no problem with them scuffs, but still, I had to think about it.
It took me a minute to realize how cool I was with it.
Yeah.
Chase,
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you that this is, by the time this comes out, this Saturday, your boys is performing in the Keenan Presents.
Wait, my friend, I told my friend Keenan about you.
You put in a good word for me.
I fucking told him, you got to go down to Lafayette and get my boys.
Yep, he said, get my boy and literally every other comic in the state.
That's okay, though, bro. That's okay. You own that shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm doing the Keenan showcase for season 13.
Yes, you are.
It's this Saturday. I'm fucking pumped.
Buckets
There's
of
2
Duckets
shows,
represented
bruh.
in the season
Woo!
13. Buckets of Duckets, Pacific Northwest and South represented in the
Whenever
Keenan
I
Showcase.
texted, I couldn't not. I'm sorry to tell the Ducket heads this, but I couldn't keep this from you. And as soon as I found out, I texted you that I made it. And in one of my favorite texts ever, that you know how I get these canvases made of pictures and stuff?
Yep.
I for real had it blown up, and I'm getting it in a canvas. It's a picture of the text where I said, "Hey, I made it into the Keenan Showcase for season 13 or whatever," and all Chase replied with was, "See you in the finals."
Yep.
Goddamn right. I'm so fucking pumped about it. Keenan's there, right? He's there.
He'll be there, bro. He gives you a handshake and a kiss on the cheek right before you go on stage. He's the nicest fucking dude.
I'm gonna
bro.
bring some orange soda.
A personal text every morning I wake up to from Keenan being like, bro, I think about that 3 minutes. That, man, just I hope you have a great day, bro. It is.
Yeah, so I'm working on my 3 minutes, and I've been working on my album. I'm getting ready to record, and I've been working on my album, and now I have to take some of those bits and shorten them down that I've tried. I'm trying to, because it's a 3 minute set, and I'm trying
3
to
minutes, dude.
I'm trying to figure out. So I've been having to go back to
get the
open
punches,
mics
bro.
again.
Get the punches.
I'm hitting them open mics up and working them out again. It's been a while since I've been willing to drive an hour to go to an open mic. But man, it's been fucking fun trying to. I don't know, dude. Comedy's been a lot of fun lately. Again,
should be.
Eddie Pepitone. We just had Eddie Pepitone at the Hideaway Den.
Comedy legend.
Man, so I had to pick him up at the airport. Him and JT Habersat runs the Altercation Comedy Fest. I had to pick him up at the airport in New Orleans, and I got to hang out with them all day, and they were the coolest motherfuckers. I was so nervous to meet Eddie because I like him so much that I didn't. Is he gonna be cool, or is he gonna think, what's he gonna be like?
Yeah.
And he was so fucking cool.
Nice.
And everybody was so excited to meet him, and he's just such a normal, nice, funny guy. Like we riffed at the lunch. Like he's a comic, so he's always riffing and joking with you.
I've heard that.
It's so fucking funny. And we were eating pizza and riffing about if cashiers get suspicious when people buy duct tape and shovels and stuff. And that was just a riff we had at lunch. And when he did the show, he told it as a bit that sounded like he had been doing it forever. It was fucking great. He carried
That's
around
crazy
a
when you
notebook
see
where he
stuff
wrote the
like
stuff
that.
down. And Chase, watching Eddie Pepitone was like getting a steroid shot to motivating me to want to do to want to get more into it and do more shows. I don't know if do you know a lot about his sets, how he the way that he
he's wild. Yeah.
Bruh, when I first started, I liked to yell a lot. I like to not look at Eddie is the perfect version of what I thought I was doing or what I wanted to do, where he yells just absurd, crazy shit at the crowd. He blames people for shit in the crowd, but nobody takes him seriously. Bro, he yelled at these people for like an hour and 20 minutes, and my stomach hurt laughing. It's so goddamn good. And seeing that. And then he did a show the next night in Lafayette, and he did an entirely different hour.
Wow.
A whole different hour the next fucking night. JT did too. JT did a whole different, like 30 minutes or 40 or whatever, and it wasn't like a lesser version. It's not often down here that you get people like him that come and do shows that you get to see like a true master do what he does. And it was incredible and motivating. And now we're best friends. So,
of course, there's no other way for that to work.
He asked me a lot of questions about war and being a veteran and stuff. And he was so interested. At first, I thought he was just being polite. You motherfuckers.
Fucking
At first,
10
I thought
minutes.
he was just being polite, asking me because I was in a handicap spot because I got them disabled plates, bitch. Woo! God damn, I am untouchable to you motherfuckers. It's crazy. It must just be like you're down here on the ground, you're looking up at the fucking top of the Sphinx when I talk about this. You don't even understand what I'm saying. I could just park where the fuck I want at an airport, dude. Anywhere I wanted. And so I thought he was just bringing it up because I had the disabled plates, but he was really interested in it. He asked specifically about different ways to kill people.
He's very interested, taking notes, asked if he could record.
It was a great show. It was a great show, and the crowds. I was worried about our crowd was starting to dip a little bit, and I was wondering, does the crowd at this bar prefer local acts? Are the national people not impressing them? Are they not coming out for it? Or is it just because it's the holidays? And Eddie had a huge turnout, of course. But before that, we had been going from 150 to like 80, 75, which is still great. But
yeah,
why aren't we doing half the numbers? What's the deal? And then the first show after the holidays was Mike Honoré headlining. And we had sold like 40 pre-sale tickets, which is a lot pre-sale. Most people walk up or buy them right before.
Yeah.
So we had sold 40 pre-sale, and then we had like 65 something walk up. We had like 140 people in the building by the end of it to see goddamn Mike destroy. So it's starting to pick back up out here. And it was just the holidays. I didn't know, do people not come out because of the holidays, or am I not picking good headliners, or what the deal is? But it turns out they fucking love me, and they're back.
Hell
the
yeah.
Holidays are over.
And they love me.
And they love me.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait to get you back down here. We're not gonna afford to fly you down on a private jet.
Yeah, me and Travis are. I mean, that is the standard. But yeah, me and Travis are gonna try. Travis wants to do shows in Louisiana, so we're gonna try to
bring Travis down here. And I'm getting on it. I'm getting on all those shows.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm coming. God,
that's all. Yeah, it's just three of us do stuff. That'd be dope. Travis, you hear that? If you're listening, Josh is hosting all the shows.
And I have to say though, I'm gonna tell Travis to his face again how funny that drawing of the creature of the Black Lagoon is. And I'm getting it tattooed. I don't know if I told you that. I'm getting it tattooed because I messaged Travis. I was like, "Hey, is it weird if I want to get this drawing that you doodled permanently put on my body because I think it's so goddamn funny?" And he was like, "No." And I had the girl that does my tattoos, the woman that does my tattoos, like draw a version of it that would be tattooable, and it looks fucking awesome. So I'm gonna have to tell him that to his face like way too many times, that this drawing makes me laugh. I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying not to laugh. It's fucking.
We did the Blunt People podcast last night, and we were at Aaron's house.
You have time? You find? Oh, okay. No,
I hadn't done that one in a month either, bro. I just got back home Sunday. I've been out fucking.
Travis is tricking me because he's posting those fucking clips from other episodes, and I'm falling for it.
Yeah,
I keep seeing a clip, and I'm like, "Chase, you motherfucker!" and then it's from an episode a year ago. I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, no, Travis is going back in the vault. But we're at Aaron's house. Aaron is about to have a baby like any minute now. She's about
Congratulations.
to. Congratulations.
That's fucking awesome.
So of course Travis is like, let's do a podcast. No. And so he's given like his sister made a bunch of cool stickers of like his designs and stuff, and he was giving them to Aaron and Vanessa. And then he was like, this is the Josh one that he like, the one, like the one that you love is like, that's like how he identified it, is like, this is the one Josh loves. Like,
again, for real, it is one of the funny, it makes me laugh every time. It's like, you remember the Far Side, the comics?
Yeah.
You have the books of them. My dad used to have some of the different comics like framed in his office, just because every time you look at him and make him laugh. That's the creature of the Black Lagoon taking a shit is one of the funniest. I think I'm such a comedy snob. It shows I'm back there like this, like it's pretty derivative. And then he sent me a picture of the Black Lagoon creature taking a shit, and I laugh at it for a year and a half.
It will for the rest of your life.
Forever. Can I tell you? Do you know Aldi? The store Aldi's, ALDI.
No.
They opened one up in Baton Rouge. I could be 100% wrong. It seems like it's like a little grocery store that seems to be like discount stuff. And I don't think it's American. I think it's a shop from the UK because you have to pay $25 to get the buggy out. And the website is aldi.us, so I figure it's a UK.
What the fuck are you saying to me right
Hold on. So they opened a grocery store up down here in Baton. You're really going to hate it when I tell you the rest of the story.
Jesus Christ.
Buddy,
this is how we're ending this shit? I'm fucking furious right now. What is this?
I ate 2 medicinal gummies right before this started, and I was wondering when they were going to kick in, and I realized just then when I was describing where the grocery store is, I believe it was founded in 1908. To tell you this, I walked in. We were there just to check it out because it's a new grocery store. And I walked into the bathrooms, and there was a guy waiting in front of the door, just standing there waiting. And I said, "Is somebody in there?" And he said, "Yeah, I think so." And he went to open the door, and he pulled it. And he pulled it it had only opened up this much. He goes, "Yeah, I think somebody's in there." And I was like, "Well, if somebody's in there, it would be locked." And he's like, "Oh, maybe the door is jammed." He went and pulled it again, and he only pulled it this far open. And I walked up and grabbed the door and just opened it because he just wasn't pulling hard enough.
Because he was just a weak man.
Bruh, what I tell you, and I don't want to get into politics on this, but he looked like the meme picture that your uncle would share of a soy boy. You one, you know what I mean? He had really thin, the jean shorts. And he was embarrassed. And so he ducked off into the bathroom and tried to hide. And I would not let him. I would not let him move down. I said, "I can open this fucking door anytime I want. You just watch me do it." But I like a child. As soon as it happened, I ran out of line in the bathroom to find Michelle in the store to tell her, Hey, you know how strong I am?
That guy was going to stand there all night. He was just going to keep standing there.
He would have been there forever.
It's crazy. He just he's just hanging out. Just kept pulling and pulling. Nothing. It didn't move at all.
Them goddamn UK doors, bro.
I'm doing the Blunt People podcast, and Aaron's segment is... Can you hear me? I saw your headphones fell off. Did you?
Yeah. No, I can hear you in these. These are to
Okay.
hear me. So I don't yell at
Aaron's segment every week is snacks, hacks, or personal attacks. And she picks either a snack or some DIY thing or somebody to attack. And she did an energy drink challenge on our last episode. It's out already. This one's already came out a month or so ago. And we did a blind tasting of 5 different energy drinks. And, bro, I am ashamed to say I nailed all 5. Is that not the white trash? I was horrified that I was so worried about being good at that. And then I fucking nailed it.
Man.
What does that say about my palate?
That says you earned that accent.
Oh my god, dude! It's just
when you left the room, they were like, "I bet he has one of those M tattoos somewhere. He's got one of those M's right there tattooed somewhere."
He's got barbed wire around his bicep. I guarantee you.
He said "monster" so fast. Did you hear that? He even knew what flavor.
We drank them all and then wrote on a paper what we thought they were 1 to 5.
And you were right, 100%.
I nailed it. I'm so fucking... I don't know what that says about myself. All right, we got 20 seconds. Bucketsofduckets.com. Appreciate y'all watching. See you next time.